Welcome back. In this video we're going to get into setting up your first web page with HTML. You can use a number of programs that will do all this kind of stuff for you. But I would recommend that you at least learn the basics using Notepad or some other word processor. This is so that you can understand why the web page may not be working properly and how you can fix it. Some of these videos are shorter than others, but you will learn basic HTML without issue. I will be giving you examples of all the following codes, so let's get to it. You can do this with any text editor. I use Notepad. To tell the browser that it's dealing with a web page, your opening tag is HTML. Now I should say that this is an opening tag, and for every opening tag you will need a closing tag. This is indicated by using a / at the beginning of the tag like this. Now you'll need to add another tag which will actually contain your page info, and that tag is the body tag. Its closing tag also begins with a /. Despite all the code you're going to see in your notepad, only the code that's between the body tags will show up on the screen. As an example, let me show you figure 1. Now it shouldn't take too long for you to realize what's going to show up on the screen, but in this case what's going to show up in your browser is just the words "this is text." We'll learn how to make changes to all this text that we're going to put in there a little bit later. Now it should be noted that this text will appear left aligned and at the top of the page. How we change this will be taken up in another video. Now, to separate paragraphs of text, there are a couple of ways that you can do this. One of them is by using the opening closing paragraph tags, as you can see in figure 2. This is where all the information between these two tags will be in its own paragraph. Using this method, you cannot change the spacing in between paragraphs. Another way is by using break tags. The break tag does not require a closing tag, but the amount of space you get between paragraphs depends on the number of break tags that you use. So 3 tags will give you more space than 2, etc., etc. You may want to have titles or headings of some kind to start each paragraph or page. And the title or heading may look best in the center of the page. And this is not that difficult to accomplish. This is accomplished, oddly enough, using center tags. You'll see an example of this in figure 4. This text will appear in the center of the page no matter what width the page is. Now you may also want to change the text by bolding it, changing its size, or even underlining it. Bolding is accomplished by using the B tags. You change font size by using the font tags. As well, you use a font tag to change the font type or face. The U tags will underline the text. Below, see an example in figure 5. Figure 5 will produce center text that is of the font type Tahoma, as well as underlined and bolded. We will be discussing more on this a bit later. This is a good spot to bring up another thing about tags. There is an order in which they appear. This order is described as proper nesting, or first one in, last one out. This order must be maintained when more than one tag is used, or your data will not display properly if it shows up at all. That's it for now. Work on this and I'll see you in the next video.